Okay, one of the things that you're going to be asked to do is to draw the line that's the same distance from both arms of an angle. Now, just as we had with the perpendicular, bisector, and the circle, and this is a case where we have something that you really know what it is, but when I change the language to something like that, something becomes more difficult. So what I'll draw for you is an angle A, something like this. I'll call that A. Yeah. And now what I'm doing is I'm drawing the bisector at A, because the bisector at A is the line which is exactly the same distance from both arms of A. I'll first draw it, and then you'll know. Now, I'm not asking you to construct it. There's a way that you construct it with your compass. Yeah, if you'd like to construct it, you can. It's almost easier than this to use your compass. But I'm just going to use my geo. You have to measure this angle first if you're going to draw a bisector. So what you do is put the 0 right onto there, and then make sure this edge is aligned here. And then you read off, and I read about, I'll say, yeah, 20 degrees. And then 20, half of 20 is 10.5, so 10.5, I put a mark here. And then I draw this, so it's about right. And now I've drawn the bisector, or have I? And the answer is no, I have not drawn the bisector. I've drawn what looks like the bisector. It is the bisector at the moment I do this. Yeah. So very important not to forget the markings when you're drawing the bisector, the median, the perpendicular bisector, the altitude. When you're asked to, or you're drawing these things, make sure you put in your markings, because then they only look like. Another mistake that's often made that I see on the test, and take a look at this because about 3 people do this every year, is they read here not 20 but 160. Yeah. So this has got both scales. This is the 120-degree angle or 160-degree angle. And this is the 20-degree angle. Make sure you read from the correct scale. Then you can ask you, well, how do I know which one is correct? Well, this thing is, of course, 90. It would be absolutely insane. But this is yeah, but 160 is greater than 90, so this cannot be 160. Make sure you read from the correct scale. And that was how you draw the bisector and find all of the points which are the same distance from both arms of an angle.